Welcome to the Luck Scout Mindfulness Journey. Karma! The word alone evokes a sense of cosmic justice, a balancing act of good and bad deeds. We often perceive it as a force external to us, rewarding or punishing based on our actions towards others. But this understanding merely scratches the surface of a profound spiritual principle. Karma, in its essence, is about you. It's about the actions you take, the thoughts you cultivate, and the energy you bring into your own being. It's about recognizing that every choice, every intention ripples outward, shaping not only your reality, but also the world around you. Therefore, to understand karma is to embark on a journey of self-discovery, to delve into the depths of our own hearts and minds. It's about recognizing that true transformation begins within. It's about understanding that by nurturing our inner world, we naturally extend that same energy outward, impacting our interactions, relationships, and ultimately, the universe itself. We often get caught up in the transactional nature of karma. Do good, receive good. Do bad, receive bad. However, this perspective overlooks the fundamental truth that our actions towards others are merely reflections of our internal state. When we act with kindness, compassion, and love, it's not just a transaction for future karmic rewards. It's a manifestation of the good we have already cultivated within ourselves. The same principle applies to negative actions. Anger, resentment, and hatred towards others stem from seeds of negativity sown within our own hearts. Therefore, the key to unlocking the true power of karma lies in shifting our focus inward. Instead of obsessing over the consequences of our actions, we must examine the intentions and motivations that drive them. By cultivating self-awareness, practicing mindfulness, and nurturing our inner world with love, compassion, and forgiveness, we naturally begin to radiate those same qualities outward, creating a ripple effect that extends far beyond our immediate sphere of influence. This brings us to the often overlooked fourth law of karma growth. This principle states that we are not meant to remain stagnant, but to constantly strive for progress and self-improvement. It emphasizes that life is an ongoing journey of learning, evolving, and becoming the best versions of ourselves. The fourth law of karma reminds us that every day presents an opportunity to be better than we were yesterday, to approach challenges with greater wisdom, to respond to adversity with increased resilience, and to cultivate a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. This commitment to growth is not about achieving perfection, but about embracing the journey of continuous self-improvement. It's about recognizing that even small incremental changes can lead to significant transformations over time. The fourth law of karma challenges a common misconception, the idea that we can remain the same. We often fall into the trap of believing that maintaining the status quo is a viable option, that simply holding on to what we have is enough. But the reality is that life is a dynamic, ever-changing flow. Even when we strive for stillness, the world around us continues to shift and evolve. To remain stagnant is to deny the very nature of existence. Imagine a person standing on a downward-moving escalator. To an outside observer, they may appear to be standing still. But in reality, they are constantly moving downwards, their effort to remain in place actually contributing to their descent. This concept is mirrored in the scientific principle of entropy. Entropy tells us that disorder, randomness, and uncertainty are constantly increasing in the universe. Left unchecked, any organized system will naturally tend towards chaos and disintegration. Just like the person on the escalator, if we are not actively working to improve, to grow, and to evolve, we are in essence moving backward. Maintaining our current state requires conscious effort and continuous investment. Consider a beautiful garden. Without regular care, weeding, and tending, it will eventually succumb to weeds, overgrowth, and decay. The initial beauty and order will be lost to the relentless forces of entropy. This principle holds true in all aspects of life. from our personal relationships to our professional endeavors. In the business world, companies that fail to innovate, adapt, and expand are often overtaken by competitors who embrace growth as a core value. A business that maintains the same level of profit year after year might seem stable on the surface. However, without actively seeking new customers, improving products, and increasing efficiency, it becomes vulnerable to market fluctuations, changing consumer needs, and the emergence of new competitors. The company that embraces growth, on the other hand, is constantly evolving, adapting, and finding new ways to thrive. It sees challenges as opportunities for innovation and setbacks as valuable lessons on the path to success. The fourth law of karma encourages us to approach life with this same mindset of continuous growth. It reminds us that by consistently striving to be a little bit better today than we were yesterday, we create an upward spiral of positive momentum. This upward spiral doesn't require monumental leaps or overnight transformations. In fact, it's often the small, consistent efforts that yield the most significant results over time. Just as a small amount of money invested regularly can grow exponentially through compound interest, so too can our small, daily efforts towards self-improvement lead to remarkable transformations. Each step we take towards growth, no matter how small, brings us closer to the light. It propels us forward on our journey of becoming the best versions of ourselves. And as we continue to climb, the upward spiral gains momentum, making each subsequent step a little bit easier, a little bit more joyful, and a little bit more fulfilling. The fourth law of karma doesn't promise an easy path. Growth, by its very nature, involves challenges, setbacks, and moments of discomfort. Just as a seedling must push its way through the darkness of the soil to reach the sunlight, so too must we be willing to confront obstacles and overcome adversity in our pursuit of growth. Imagine a mountain climber scaling a treacherous peak. The ascent is arduous, demanding physical strength, mental fortitude, and unwavering determination. There will be moments of doubt, exhaustion, and the temptation to turn back. Yet the climber persists, driven by the desire to reach the summit, to experience the breathtaking view that awaits them at the top. They understand that the challenges they face are not meant to break them, but to make them stronger, more resilient, and more capable. The beauty of embracing the fourth law of karma lies in the realization that even small, incremental improvements accumulate over time, creating a powerful compounding effect. Just as a single raindrop can contribute to the formation of a mighty river, so too can our daily efforts towards growth lead to profound transformations. Consider the concept of compound interest. A small amount of money invested regularly can grow exponentially over time as the interest earned is added to the principal, generating even greater returns. Similarly, when we commit to consistent, even if seemingly small, acts of self-improvement, whether it's reading for 10 minutes each day, practicing gratitude, or learning a new skill, those efforts compound over time, leading to remarkable progress and personal growth. Central to the fourth law of karma is the practice of self-reflection. It's about taking the time to look inward, to honestly assess our strengths and weaknesses, and to identify areas where we can grow and improve. This isn't about self-criticism or judgment, but about approaching ourselves with curiosity and compassion. It's about asking ourselves empowering questions. What did I learn today? How can I be better tomorrow? What steps can I take to align my actions with my values? Just as a gardener regularly tends to their plants, pruning away dead leaves and providing nourishment, so too must we engage in the gentle art of self-reflection, nurturing our inner growth and creating space for positive transformation. Embracing the fourth law of karma requires cultivating a growth mindset, a belief that our abilities and intelligence are not fixed, but can be developed through dedication, effort, and a willingness to learn from our mistakes. When we approach life with a growth mindset, we see challenges as opportunities for learning and growth, setbacks as valuable feedback, and criticism as a chance to refine our skills. Just as a flower needs sunlight, water, and nutrients to thrive, so too do we need to nurture our growth mindset with positive self-talk, a willingness to step outside of our comfort zones, and a belief in our own capacity for growth and transformation. The fourth law of karma doesn't demand drastic overnight transformations. It gently guides us towards progress through consistent, incremental improvements. It's about recognizing that even small, seemingly insignificant changes, when made consistently, can lead to profound results over time. Think of a sculptor meticulously chipping away at a block of stone. Each strike of the chisel might remove only a tiny fragment, yet with patience and persistence, a masterpiece begins to emerge. Similarly, our journey of growth is often a process of refinement, of letting go of old patterns, beliefs and habits that no longer serve us, and embracing new ways of being and doing. It's about approaching self-improvement not as a race to the finish line, but as a journey of continuous discovery and evolution. As we embark on this journey of growth, it's essential to celebrate our progress, no matter how small it may seem. Every step forward, every challenge overcome, every new insight gained is a victory worth acknowledging. When we focus solely on the end goal, we can easily become discouraged by the perceived distance we still need to cover. But when we shift our attention to the small victories along the way, we cultivate a sense of accomplishment and motivation that fuels our continued growth. Just as a hiker pauses along a challenging trail to appreciate the stunning views, so too should we take the time to acknowledge and celebrate our own personal milestones. These moments of celebration serve as reminders of how far we've come and fuel our determination to keep moving forward. The path of growth is not always linear. There will be times when progress feels slow, when we encounter setbacks, and when we question our ability to change. It's during these challenging moments that the qualities of patience and persistence become our greatest allies. Just as a gardener patiently tends to their seeds, nurturing them with water, sunlight and care, so too must we cultivate patience with ourselves on our journey of growth. We must trust that, even when we don't see immediate results, our efforts are taking root and will eventually blossom into something beautiful. Persistence is the unwavering commitment to keep going, even when faced with obstacles. It's the inner voice that reminds us that setbacks are not failures, but opportunities to learn, adapt, and emerge stronger and wiser. As we embrace the fourth law of karma and commit to our own personal growth, something remarkable happens. Not only do our own lives begin to transform, but our growth creates a ripple effect that extends outward, touching the lives of those around us. When we become more patient, understanding, and compassionate, our relationships improve. When we cultivate greater confidence and self-love, we inspire others to do the same. And when we commit to living in alignment with our highest values, we contribute to the creation of a more loving, just, and compassionate world. Just as a single pebble tossed into a pond can create ripples that reach the farthest shores, so too can our own personal growth have a profound impact on the world around us. By investing in ourselves, we are in essence investing in the well-being of all. The fourth law of karma, the law of growth, reminds us that life is not about remaining stagnant. It's a call to continuous evolution, a journey of becoming the best versions of ourselves. It whispers that within each of us lies the potential for incredible transformation, waiting to be unlocked. This journey doesn't demand perfection, but a willingness to embrace the process of learning, growing, and evolving. It's about showing up each day with a commitment to be a little bit better than we were yesterday, to approach challenges with greater wisdom, and to respond to adversity with increased resilience. It's about recognizing that true growth often requires us to step outside of our comfort zones, to confront our limiting beliefs, and to embrace new ways of thinking, being, and doing. It's about cultivating a deep sense of self-awareness, understanding our strengths and weaknesses, and committing to continuous self-improvement. This commitment to growth is not selfish. It's the greatest gift we can give to ourselves and the world around us. As we invest in our own personal development, as we strive to cultivate greater compassion, kindness, and wisdom, we naturally begin to radiate those qualities outward, impacting our relationships, our communities, and ultimately, the world at large. When we approach life with an open heart, a curious mind, and a willingness to learn and grow, we become beacons of positivity, inspiring those around us to do the same. Our own personal growth creates a ripple effect, extending outward and touching the lives of everyone we encounter. It's a reminder that by investing in ourselves, we are also investing in the well-being of all. The journey of self-growth is not a destination, but a lifelong adventure. There is no finish line, no point at which we can say, "I have arrived." It's a continuous process of unfolding, of discovering new depths within ourselves, and of expanding our capacity for love, joy, and fulfillment. As we embrace this journey, we begin to see challenges as opportunities for growth, setbacks as valuable lessons, and criticism as feedback that can help us refine and improve. We learn to embrace the unknown with courage and curiosity, knowing that within each experience, no matter how difficult it may seem, lies the potential for profound learning and transformation. And so we continue to evolve, to grow, and to become the best versions of ourselves, not just for our own benefit, but for the benefit of all beings everywhere. Please like the video and share it with others. Thank you for watching.